Hello and welcome everyone. I am Deepali Khetrapal. I am a teacher, mentor, and an NLP practitioner. I am here to discuss with you certain core values which may seem small but play an important role in achieving success in life. Do hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss upcoming episodes. We will be discussing the meaning of these values through various examples and stories and how we can imbibe these values and make them a part of our life. Think win-win isn't about being nice, nor is it a quick fix technique. It is a character-based code for human interaction and collaboration. Human relationships are often dominated by comparisons and competitions from the early years of our lives. We think about succeeding in terms of someone else losing. If I win, you lose. If you win, I lose. It's the mentality of fighting for a larger piece of the pie. There is only so much pie going around. If you get a bigger piece, then I get a small one, and I will not let you take the bigger piece. But what if both of us could eat some of the pie and be fully satisfied? Win-win sees life as a cooperative arena, not a competitive one. Win-win is a frame of mind and heart that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all human interactions. Win-win means agreements or solutions are mutually beneficial and satisfying. We both get to eat the pie, and it tastes pretty good. To go for win-win, you not only have to be empathic, but you also have to be confident. You not only have to be considerate and sensitive, but you also have to be brave. That balance between courage and consideration is the essence of real maturity and is fundamental to win-win. There are three vital character traits that are essential to this paradigm. Integrity, that is, sticking with your true values, feelings, and commitments. Integrity is important to establish trust in the relationship and to define a win in terms of personal values. Maturity, expressing your ideas and feelings with courage and consideration for the ideas and feelings of others. Abundance mentality, believing there is plenty for everyone. The abundance mentality flows from a deep inner sense of personal worth and security. When two proactive, mission-focused, and organized people meet, effectiveness can be increased far beyond what we can achieve alone. Win-win is a synergistic situation where both parties can mutually benefit. Win-win takes a certain amount of investment to favor its occurrence. The first step is to recognize what the status of our human interactions is at a given time. We must not only ask ourselves what we want, but also what the other party wants from a given situation. Bearing in mind that it's okay to walk away if a common agreement is not found. Win-win or no deal. Why win-win? Many people think in terms of either or. Either you are nice or you are tough. Win-win requires that you be both. It's a balancing act between courage and consideration. Win-win is nice and tough. It's twice as tough as win-lose. To go for win-win, you not only have to be nice, you have to be courageous. You not only have to be empathic, you have to be confident. Being high on courage and low on consideration is thinking win-lose. It's having the courage of our convictions, but not being considerate about others' convictions. Being high on consideration and low on courage is thinking lose-win. It's being so considerate of someone else's convictions and desires that we won't have the courage to express and realize our own. To achieve the balance between courage and consideration is the essence of real maturity and is fundamental to win-win. The most appropriate model depends on the situation. When relationships are paramount, win-win is the only viable alternative. In a competitive situation where building a relationship isn't important, win-lose may be appropriate. There are 5 dimensions of the win-win model: character, relationships, agreements, supportive systems, and processes. The win-win process has 4 steps. See the problem from the other point of view, in terms of needs and concerns of the other party. Identify the key issues and concerns. not the positions involved. Determine what results would make a fully acceptable solution. Identify new options to achieve those results. You can only achieve win-win solutions with win-win procedures. Win-win is not a personality technique, it's a principle-based human interaction. Rather than feeling envious of someone else's success, you will genuinely be energized by it. It takes conscious practice, so start today. Here's a short story depicting a win-win situation. A man died and St. Peter asked him if he would like to go to heaven or hell. The man asked if he could see both before deciding. St. Peter took him to hell first. There the man saw a big hall containing a long table, laden with many kinds of food. He also saw rows of people with pale, sad faces. They looked starved and there was no laughter. And he observed one more thing. Their hands were tied to 4-foot forks and knives, and they were trying to get the food from the center of the table to put into their mouths. But they couldn't. Then St. Peter took him to see heaven. There he saw a big hall with a long table with lots of food. He noticed rows of people on both sides of the table with their hands tied to 4-foot forks and knives also. But here people were laughing and were well fed and healthy looking. The people were feeding one another across the table. The result was happiness, prosperity, enjoyment, and gratification because they were not thinking of themselves alone. They were thinking win-win. The same is true of our lives. When we serve our customers, our families, our employers, and employees, we automatically win. The true test of character is to live win-win even when promoted to positions where win-lose is possible. Said by Orrin Woodward. A win-win situation helps to develop humility in you. If you rely on others for your success, then it creates a sense of humbleness that enables you to find a mutual benefit situation. Win-win makes both parties feel satisfied because they believe that neither of them is a winner or a loser. This level of satisfaction enables them to work together in the future. The win-win strategy creates an atmosphere for both parties to find a solution that provides benefit to both of them, because if they don't do that, then one has to compromise for others. Win-win lets you identify humanity for others because when you become familiar with other people who also have goals like you, then it helps you understand them better. This is your friend Deepali Khetrapal signing off. Stay tuned, keep smiling, God bless.